Well, the Detroit Lions were in the news yesterday. Don Mulbach, the long snapper, was let go by the Detroit Lions. And they put out a tweet yesterday and just numbers that I hadn't even realized. I mean, second in franchise history in seasons played, games played. And
second in NFL history of a long snapper.
Absolutely. I mean, just some incredible numbers. A 3-time Pro Bowler as well. Probably my favorite stat about him. 2,347 kicks by the Detroit Lions in his time. One of those were blocked. I mean, that is an absolutely incredible number. And to put that in perspective, during that time in the NFL, 434 kicks were blocked. And the Lions only had one block. So certainly hats off to Don Mulbach for a great career. And he is one of the all-time greats. But Joique, when I saw this move by the Lions, to me, I really had to give a lot of credit to Dan Campbell, to Brad Holmes, because Joique, damn it, this was the kind of thing. And Dan Campbell said, he qualified it. He said, I hate this. I hate that this had to happen, but it was time. These are the types of moves that we haven't seen the Detroit Lions make. At least during my fandom time, during my lifetime, this was uncomfortable. This was unpleasant. But they said it was time, and they made the judgment, and they did it.
They did.
And I know you're caught in the middle there because you played with them. You know how great he was and everything like that.
Literally the last standing player from my era. If you look on my IG, I posted a picture of Muhlbach. Literally the last standing player from my time with the Lions. He is now gone. A true OG. Good luck, Mule. Definitely was an OG in the locker. He was an OG when I was there. I remember we'll have conversations and we'll even have snapping competitions, right? Because
everyone on the squad thinks they can long snap.
Everyone think they can long snap, right? And so he would give me tips on how to long snap. When I first got there, in the rule of thumb is the more you can do, right? The more you can do, the longer you stick around the NFL. And so we'll have our times where we'll line up 10 yards from one another, and then we'll even people don't know this about me. Mule has a cannon for an arm. Wow. I mean, he has a cannon. When I say a cannon, I mean, if Stafford's throwing at 75, Mule might be throwing at 70.
Wow.
Down the field. People don't understand how good his arm is. And so we'll sit there and we'll have
don't tell him that, George. They'll be like, why do we put Muhlbach in a few times?
No, he doesn't move like a quarterback. But shout out to Mule, man. And just a great guy to have in the locker room, full of wisdom, full of knowledge. I know they don't have as many meetings as the rest of the team, so it'll be funny to walk in after a meeting and see the guys sitting down playing euchre or playing tunk or playing whatever game they play, poker, whatever, in the locker room. And so it was always good to see Mule. He kept the energy. He kept the energy in the locker room alive, kept it positive, and just a great guy to have on the team. Man, shout out to Mule, man. Everything that you're gonna get, you're definitely a Hall of Fame, and here in Detroit. And hopefully, good luck to you with whatever you decide to do next. I know you're going to be successful in whatever you decide to do.
The only thing that sucks is his 40th birthday.
Yeah, and Jenna Newman brought that up on the YouTube thread and said it sucks that it happened on his 40th birthday. But to me, I'm going to sound cold.
I'm not going to say that. But I'm happy. I'm not happy that they let him go because it was time, but I'm happy on his birthday he was able to start a new chapter.
Yeah, that's true too.
You can always look at, and with Mule, he's a half full type of guy. The glasses half full type of guy. And so he gets to go out there. I don't know if he's going to continue to play, if he's going to retire, but he's definitely a guy who, even if he's out there a certain amount of snaps, he's great to have in the locker room.
And that's great, and certainly a tremendous career, and I'm glad to see him get his due. But the fact, Jenna, that it did happen on his 40th birthday, I think it reinforces it to me, though. Brad Holmes, Dan Campbell, this regime is not in your feelings. It's business time out here, and that Joique, that gives me energy, man. Yeah. And D-Mac, you were a pro athlete. The day comes for everyone. Joique, the day comes for you. That day is coming for everyone. Aaron Rodgers, everybody across the board.
Time always wins.
It's undefeated, man. Time is the undisputed heavyweight champion of the world.
There's only a few people I know that's beating Father Time right now.
Tom Brady.
Tom Brady's beating him. LeBron James beating him.
Arturo from Flint Town, he's beating him. Yeah,
That's right.
There's a few players out there. Carmelo Anthony.
Which we'll discuss later. That's a great segue. We'll
Melo.
talk about Carmelo. He's in the news a little bit. But D-Mac,
You like that.
You like that, don't you? Yeah.
but D-Mac, I mean, you brought that up too. I mean, you had that conversation. It happened to you.
That's the whole thing, right? Exactly. It happened to me during the lockout, and not sort of the retirement, leaving and going after when I got bought out after the salary cap came in. That was harder. Saying goodbye, the body was beat down. But again, like you said, if the Don Mulbach is a glass half full, he's got a lot of opportunities and a positive guy. So I like the way Joique spun it, and it's the fact that it starts a new chapter. Because here's the thing, it wasn't this. They didn't get the Marc-Andre Fleury Vegas to Chicago treatment, find out on the internet. They had a conversation, and I'm sure it was great. And the one thing about Don Mulbach, always went the team first, right? Doing that role. So I'm sure him and Dan Campbell and Brad Holmes had a great conversation. And who knows? Maybe you'll see him in the organization doing something. You never, if that's what he wants, or if he's continue playing. But what a great career. And yes, 2,387 snaps, 1 block. That's crazy.
No, it is. And Harrison Metzler on the YouTube thread right now says, yeah, the old Ford was about hanging out with your friends. The new Ford wants to produce a winner. But, I mean, Joique, do you feel that, though? And you and I have talked a lot about this Lions organization and where they stand right now. Is this a turning point for this organization? Because maybe I'm overselling it. I don't know. But I honestly do believe that this signifies there's a new sheriff in town. It's a new day.
Yeah, you know what? But the thing is, everything you're saying is true, but I don't think they're coming in with that mentality as far as how they're conducting.
No, they're
business.
not. They're not looking to reaper you.
Yeah. But what they're coming in, I'm pretty sure when they brought Mule in, they sat down in the office,
did it the right way.
And did it the right way. Let them know, like, listen, Mule, it's been a great run. I think we're going to take a different direction. We respect everything you've done for this franchise. We want to make sure we do this the right way. I'm pretty sure this is how this conversation went, because just my conversations with the front office, with Brad Holmes and the people there at that organization, this is how I feel they would have conducted business with them. And the funny thing is, before they made this cut, I was literally talking to one of the players now about Muhlbach and talking about how he's the last OG standing. All right, and then just a couple days after that conversation, they let him go. They released him. And I'm like, wow, no, there's no more players from that era when I was there.
You starting to feel old, Joique?
You know what?
For the first time in your life, you starting to feel old?
It's not that I feel old. I just feel like everything I knew there, that was like one of the last pieces that was still there.
So you feel like officially washed away now. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I don't know if that's the right term or not, but you're starting to feel that way. Like it has moved on.
It has moved on from that era where we were making some noise, right? And the only bright spots that we have there, that was there when I was there, I think, is a couple of the coaches coached me when I played on different teams. And so that still makes me kind of feel like I still have that attachment to.
There's some connection there.
There's still connection there. And so
getting old sucks, Joique, trust me.
Man.
Just
that's not me. I mean, I don't know gray hairs in this beard. I don't dye it. So
not yet, Joique. Not yet.
No, it's gonna be a while.
That's a bold statement. No, but again, though, shout out to Don Mulbach. He had a great career, but I'm of that opinion. I like the move as far as what it signifies and the way that they did it. And look, man, it's about business. It's about business, about making this team better.
I want to revert back real quick. You want me to be old so bad. Neil want me to be old so bad. I'm not. That's you. I'm not old. Trust me, everything worked. Everything.
Wait, everything, Joique?
Big D energy. We gotta go to break. Woodward Sports. Woodward Sports.
Welcome to the Call Sam Chopper Shop, where you can win a custom-built chopper while helping our veterans at the same time.
Watch as the Bad Pig Custom team turns this bike into a one-of-a-kind classic chopper.
And when it's finished, we'll be donating the bike to Volunteers of America Michigan to raffle off in support of our vets.
A great cause to give back to those who've given so much.
Watch for Call Sam Chopper Shop episodes on our social media channels and get your raffle ticket today at callsam.com/chopper shop.